Good morning, everybody. I had not made a video for 7 months, and I thought I would get back on here and let folks know how things are and what's been going on. For those of you who have recently left, I am. I just wanted to say, because I've been contacted several times and by many people that are deciding on leaving or have left already. Some sit on the pew a long, long time while they study, and then they decide to leave. And people have asked me, like, what's the best way to leave? Should I, send my pastor a letter? Should I just leave? Should I have a meeting with him? And I always say, it's up to you. Here's what I did. And I don't think that my way is the best way, but um, I will say several folks have said that a meeting is not going to help. And I really wasn't going to get into that right away. But anyway, um, so um, it has been almost 2.5 years since we left. No, yeah, 2.5 years. I thought it was 3. Not quite 2.5 years since we left. And so people are, people wonder how long will it take me to get over, to get beyond and to get past and to move on and all the things. And I can only say that it is just exactly like growing up, and it depends on how long you were a part of it, how sincere you were in it, uh, many, many, many variables. So I would just say that, if you were in it a while and you bought it hook, line, and sinker, that there are going to be times when it will rear its ugly head, so to speak. And you'll be like, where did that come from? Relearning life takes time. And I think that's one of the things that I did not want to do when I got out. Was I wanted it done right away. Like I wanted to be normal right away. And it just doesn't happen that way because just as a child is growing, they learn things as they grow. And even my 93-year-old mom says she's still learning things at her age. So it's just sincerely, I say this from the bottom of my heart, it's a process. And it is not going to be a sudden thing. And although you'll definitely have days where you'd be like, this is great, there will be days when you're like, what in the hell happened to me? So, my life. So, what's happened in the last 7 months since I last did a live here? And the title of this is called Left Update. And so I thought it'd be kind of neat to say the things that I did leave. I did leave the judgmentalism. I try with everything in me not to be judgmental of others, regardless of their situation, their plight, their daily lives, because I know how that feels to be judged, and I don't want to do that to others. I left a world of a bubble. So I left the world that nothing could harm me because I trusted Jesus for everything. And not that I don't anymore, but it is life, and life has hard knocks. The other day I met with someone who is still a United Pentecostal Church person, and I had a problem and I voiced it to them. And they did not say this, but I knew I was being judged. I knew that because I was there, I did it all the time. Well, I thought if you were living for God, you probably wouldn't have those problems. If you just prayed enough, you would not have those problems. If you just read your Bible enough, you would not have those problems. That's BS, because that bubble that they live in, they deny so much. And I denied so many things because I had to always be bubbly and happy so that I felt like people would want my religion, would want to be saved, would want all the things that I had. So I will just say that the feeling that I was being judged was terrible, was heartbreaking. It caused me to have a meltdown for a while because this person, I love them very much. And I know that being judged by them was, it was just overwhelming at the time. And I don't know. So you can judge me if you want, but the fact that we know what happens when we have problems, we're judged that we're not living right, or we're living, we're not doing well enough. And voicing those problems is just reality. So I do try to choose who I voice problems to, because I don't like that feeling. I don't like that feeling of judgment and all the things that happen when you voice a problem. Um, so since I've been out, I've been divorced. Rick and I are now divorced. Rich, I don't know, I'm not sure what he goes by, but we are friendly. We talk once in a while, and I have no animosity towards him. He's got his own story to tell, and you're more than welcome to contact him if you want to know what that story is. I've moved twice. So after we got divorced, I moved into a roommate situation, which I would not advise. Somebody recently told me, do not live with somebody unless you love them. This woman was a 45-year-old married PhD student from Poland. And culturally, we were very different, but personality wise, we were so different. And COVID caused her to be home all the time doing her schoolwork. So I never had any time alone in the whole house by myself, rarely. And her personality and my personality just did not mesh. And so I was there for about 4 months, and I couldn't take it anymore. At the time, I was dating a very kind man that helped me move back here to my hometown in Missouri, where my mom and my family all are. So that was the second move, about 600 miles away from where I was living. So that was, it's been very stressful, getting all the new things that you have to do, get new license plates, all the things, moving into a different state. So I have a new job. Um, It's just hopefully a part-time job. It is a part-time job, but hopefully a temporary job. I'm cashiering at Walmart. I haven't worked. I haven't worked for 15 years, so I did not work really full time the whole time we were married. I had a few little jobs that I would do part-time from time to time, but working full-time was not in my wheelhouse. I didn't need to work full-time. We agreed I would not work full time. So now at 58, I am going back into the workforce. And it's okay, really, because I don't have the responsibility that I did when I was raising children. And so I think it's going to be fine. Um, like I said, I have not, uh, I have not found that permanent full time job yet, but I'm continuing to look. So, there's not, this is a city of 70,000 people. And so there's not the options and things that there are in a big area like a DFW, which is where I was. But I've rehomed my dog. I had a little dog that I got as a baby puppy, and raised her for a year. And excuse me, just a moment. dropped my glasses, so I can't see what I'm doing. I rehomed her actually with my brother who lives here. And so I see her all the time. They've changed her name, which is cool. And another thing that I did recently is I acquired a counselor, and she has been amazing, giving me feedback on my journey, giving me feedback on my situational problems that you just don't want to burden friends with. Like, there's just so much that friends can help you with and listen. Although I have a couple of really good friends that listen to me anytime I have a meltdown or whatever, and I do the same. But there's only so much that you can put on them without burdening them, and that's not my goal either. So, let's see. I really don't have a whole lot else that I wanted to say. Uh, I am in my own apartment now, and as you can see, I've already started Christmas because this year has sucked in so many ways, and I think many people would agree with me. The whole mask situation is stressful. I'm deaf in one ear, and so I relied and have always relied a lot on reading lips, and it's and being an outgoing person and not being able to read lips and not being able to smile with people and laugh with people, it's been at times overwhelming. And that's one of the reasons why the counselor has been so great, is because I do get to voice these things to her without feeling judged, without feeling that I'm a burden. And being a single person and dating again is just hard enough. And add in all the stuff that you and I both have been through if you're here on this channel. It's just it gets daunting at times. So I am happy kind of to live by myself. It's been an interesting journey. I've been here about a month and a half now, and almost a month and a half. And I've kind of done my own thing, and that's kind of nice. And I wish there was a singles group here in St. Joe. There's not. I guess most single people just go to bars, or the wealthy single people go to clubs, or I don't know what. Um, so I'm not a fan of either one of those groups. And I've thought about starting a Facebook group for singles here in town, but I think it would. I, I kind of know the demographics of this city, and I'm not sure that it would be like the best option at this point. So I'm pretty close to Kansas City, and so I will probably head down there for singles events or even dating. I don't know. I've thought about getting on a like Bumble or website or whatever. Um, so we'll see. Um, I'm glad y'all joined me today. I hope I've given y'all enough of an update. Like I said, not a whole lot's going on in my life with being single and I mean, I guess a whole lot went on, but I'm settling down a little bit now, and I'm working more. Although my job is just part-time, I do get about 35 hours. And so I don't know anything else. I hope y'all have a very, very happy holiday season. And do contact me if you'd like. I'll put the links down below, email. I don't know if I'm going to be on Facebook that much more. I probably will keep the Facebook account just because I like the messenger option, and I am in a few groups that I enjoy looking at. So, but I'll probably just maybe stick to posting funny things. I was into politics for a bit, and it's just so much information, and I don't know what's real and I don't know what's fake. So I just step back. I'll just step back from that. And try to find some interests. I do enjoy things like I like to play pickleball. If you don't know what pickleball is, please duck duck goose it or Google it. Duck duck go. I guess it's called duck duck go. Not duck duck goose. That was a game I played as a child. Um, and I don't know. I don't know what else. Like again, trying to figure out who we are and what we enjoy doing is it's a journey. And so hope you all have enjoyed this video and have a good day.